And now, a lot of time has passed. The muted chirping of insects gently drift along a breeze that enters the mansion. It's cool enough to sleep through the night again. It's nearly autumn, after all. I stare out the window at the unchanging scenery without really seeing it. Clouds in the distance rumble with thunder, as if on cue a chill wind brushes up against the window pane. Rain again. Oh, voice acting. I comment, because otherwise it feels like I'm in a dream. It's as if a stranger is speaking. I stare at the leaden sky. Even though I'm resting in a chair, I feel like I'm somewhere far away. When I shift, I see out the corner of my eye the stack of books piled on a desk. Some are pretty difficult to get my hands on, but I don't feel like reading them anymore. I could read all of them, and none will give me any type of clue. That's all I've learned after all this time wasted. The longer I try, the further away it gets. The thing's sleeping in the wooden box. I head downstairs to make myself some coffee. There's a sudden knock at the door. That hollow sound doesn't bring back good memories. It used to signal the arrival of new mark bearers to the mansion. But that's in the past now. I swing the door open. Standing in front of me is... Hiya. Moe Watanabe. Is now a good time, mister? Oh, if it isn't, just tell me and I'll leave you alone. Yeah, it's fine. Moe flashes a carefree smile and steps inside with a pep in her step. Just her presence makes this place feel less gloomy. With a start, I realize that Moe isn't my only visitor. It's been a while. I'm sorry for coming without contacting you. Tsukasa, this is rare. Why are you here? It'd been a while since we'd met up, so we talked about what happened. And obviously the topic came to you, so I told him that I visited you a lot and that he should come with me. No big deal, right? I was just getting bored. I don't mind, I was just getting bored. Yeah? I figured as much. You seem the type with time on your hands. I haven't seen them both together since the mark. Moe's come by sometimes for interviews and the like for in a call magazine. But this is the first time I've seen Tsukasa Yoshida since then. I wasn't really concerned over him, but I'll admit I'm relieved to see he's alright. I'm glad to see you're well. Have you gotten the chance to relax? I have. But aren't you busy with entrance exams? Do you have time to waste doing this? Breaks are important. As an adult, you should understand that. Yeah, you're right. I glance over to see Moe staring at me. What is it? It's just, I'm working hard at my job too. You don't have anything to say? Okay. You do like your job, right? Then it's only natural to work hard at it. I guess you're right. But no way am I a match for Tsukasa. He works crazy hard. He was first in a recent mock test. That's only natural. After all, I have a goal. You do? I've never heard him mention it. Or maybe I should say I never expected him to say he has a goal. You have something you're trying to accomplish? My parents were lawyers, so I was thinking of entering the judicial profession, but I don't know why that was hard for me to say. Was thinking, huh? Has he changed his mind then? Wow, that's a cool dream. Jurassic. So you like dinosaurs too? Tsukasa's glare is full of contempt. Not Jurassic. Why? Jurassic. Judicial. As in working and dealing with the law. Are you really in high school, Moe? Ugh. I've never been at a loss for words here. To be honest, no, I'm not sure. If possible, I'd like to ask you for your opinion, mister. Is that alright? I don't mind, but I'm kinda surprised. You'd think Tsukasa would ask me for advice. That incident I was wrapped up in started it. Now I know there are so many incomprehensible things in the world. I'm considering going into science in order to elucidate them. But my parents, I feel that it would be difficult to tell them. Ah, I see. That's what's going on. It's a serious predicament. You don't seem like someone who has much in the way of work experience. But what do you think I should do? You should be confident that that's what you want to do, and then tell them. It's difficult to say. Everything that happened could have just shaken him up. Might be good to talk it out with his family and think on it before deciding. So that's what I tell him. I see, it's true, I have time. Thank you very much. I feel a bit better now. I have no idea if my advice was really helpful or not, but Tsukasa bows politely to me. Great, you good now? Your future's bright, unlike this old guy here, so don't worry so much. That's not true. I'm sure he also has a bright... They both look at me. Nope. Can't picture it. But that's what makes him approachable, so he's good to vent to at least. But there definitely are things that only he can do. Honestly, I can't think of any myself. I can make a good pot of coffee, but that's not really what they're talking about. I mean, there's that doll. Tsukasa falls silent. It seems my expression gave me away. Have you not made much progress? Nothing I can share at the moment. I've researched everything I can. Mary's true identity is as elusive as smoke. Still haven't managed to find clues. So I'm taking a bit of a break right now. I'm glossing over it, but to be honest, any sort of tension has vanished. My rest hasn't relaxed me. It's more like I'm a balloon that's lost all its air. If I was risking my life and facing death every day, it might be different, but right now my determination to move forward that I had back then is gone. That's how. I'm sorry, I had no idea. Then it might be best for you to rest and relax a bit. How about a trip to improve your mood? You might get a good idea. I'm about to reply to that when... There's another knock at the door. Who could that be? Yes? Who is it? Moe calls out playfully like she lives here and skips over to answer the door. I'm coming in. The brusque voice belongs to the ex-detective Satoru Mashita. Hey, what's all this? When did you start a daycare? Huh? Mr. Mashita? Why are you here? Did you come to see us? Moe's clearly excited, but Tsukasa's collected as he bows politely. I'm in your debt for your help back then. Still, I'm surprised. I didn't think we'd be able to meet here. Mashita gives an annoyed shake of his head. I'm the one asking why you're here. Damn, we're going in circles now. Don't lie. I know you're happy to see us. You're always hiding your feelings. Oh, what a huge coincidence. We've got everyone from the Hanahiko case back together again. This is totally destiny. I feel conflicted seeing her innocent smile. If everyone's happy after such a horrific event, maybe it'll fade quickly to memory. Everyone, huh? In that case, one person. No, one being is missing. As he mutters, he glances at a spot in the room. It would be best to change the subject. So why are you here? I have something to ask you first. He answers me with a question like usual. Yashiki, you told that fortune teller about my office, didn't you? Does he mean Tawaku Yasuoka? Yeah, might have come up while I was talking to her about Mary. Why'd you have to go and do that? Now I'm drowning under investigation requests. Wait, does that mean... Are you a private eye, Mr. Mashita? Moe butts in, her eyes shining. She's not timid, I'll grant you that. Wow, guess you'd be pretty good at that. Oh, if you get an interesting job, bring me along with you. Even Mashita can only blink at her innocence. And this is exactly why it's annoying. Still, when I think about it, Mashita's complaints don't make much sense. Yeah, it's literally like, hey man, I'm getting work, man. I'm actually getting work. This sucks. It's like, dude, how can he be disadvantaged by my sharing his info with Yasuoka, who's incredibly famous? He himself said he was drowning under requests. I only told her about your office. What's wrong with that? Getting job requests is good, isn't it? But detectives hate too many requests. Plus, he only just started. Even if he's insanely talented, there's no way he's already overwhelmed. Depends on what the request is about. The one I just got is the worst. Did he just hesitate, Mashita? It's your fault that this happened, so Yashiki? Yes? I'm gonna have you help me. Help you? Wait a minute. What are we talking about here? Can you guess based on the context? I believe he's telling you he wants your help with a detective job. Wow, can't really picture him working as a private eye though. Now, if he were to investigate a supernatural phenomenon, that would be Wait. Don't tell me. This worst request ever that you got. We all hold our breath as we stare at Mashita. Exactly. A spirit might be involved. It's a good opportunity. This is what I heard from that old fortune teller. No, this is totally for real, I swear. I think I saw something real bad on that Love Hotel street the other day. You heard about the Red Riding Hood girl? That rumor about people disappearing after entering that Love Hotel in K-City? On rainy days, this girl stands by the road like she's trying to get customers. Anyone who goes in the hotel with her ends up missing. And here's the kicker. Eventually they're found, but their heads are so messed up they can't even remember their names. Some end up dying in the hospital and others jump in front of trains. I totally forgot when I was walking around at night the last time it rained. And there was a girl in a red raincoat there. So I thought I'd chat her up. When I got close to her, tell me, are you... She suddenly started whispering at me. I got real creeped out, so I bolted. No, I'm serious. I'm seriously glad that she didn't follow me. Thinking back on it, something was odd. It wasn't raining that hard, but she was the only one who was soaked from head to toe. Later, I realized that raincoat was probably soaked with blood. What she's soaked with is blood. That's all I was told. I'm sorry, but I must say that sounds like a simple ghost story. The rainy shopping district and the red raincoat. Rather suspicious. Mashita ignores Tsukasa, looking straight at me instead. It's enough to make me concerned. I'll leave the rest to you, Yashiki. I'm bogged down with my other cases. I don't have time to spare. It's your fault that the old lady brought this to me. So you need to take responsibility. But... come on, you can help him out a little. I'll help out too. The editorial department might have some info on a case like this, and your investigations need an assistant, right? Did you learn nothing, Miss Moe? Isn't this what put you in danger last time? Last time was where to draw my eyes immediately to a certain spot. It's amazing how you just haven't gotten rid of that couch, but you know, gotta use the same artwork somehow. She's not here anymore. Same thing won't happen, it can't. But somewhere deep in my heart, I'm anxious. Don't work yourself up. It's most likely that it's just a lie. A bunch of it sounds like it was made up. That's why it's such a pain to have an absurd request like this brought to me. Mashida's right. It's highly likely the whole story was made up. If I had to point out anything concerning about it, it's pretty detailed for just a rumor, and it leaves the same kind of impression as rumors of real spirits. But it's better to be safe than sorry. If it does end up true, then we need to act now, yeah? Okay, I'll do it. I hoped you'd say that. We better get ready. No, I'm going alone. What? No way, that's not fair. I knew she'd complain, but I can't put her in harm's way. Listen, Moe, I need you to search for info. I've got no way to research these rumors, but you have access to a lot more than me. Use your position to gather information. I really hate sitting out and watching you do everything, but if that's how I can help best, then that's what I'll do. This time. If you find anything out, though, tell me, okay? I promise. It's settled. Mashida takes out a notebook, rips out a page, and hands it to me. The address of the hotel, Masquerade. It's abandoned now, though. Meet there at 8, tomorrow night. 8 p.m.? I have to go at a specific time? The client set the time. The old lady said she'd call and help. So it's probably a scheduling thing. I don't have to handle this alone then. Plus, this is Yasuoka. I'm sure she has some kind of plan in mind. Well then, I need to get to my other cases. Mashida turns on his heels and vanishes out the front door. But he's just as suddenly back. What's wrong? When you're leaving? Nothing, just realized it's a little late for kids to be wandering outside. Mashida calls out to the other two. Hey, you two. I'll drive you back, so hurry up and get in the car. Oh, is that okay? Then I'll take you up on that. I agree, it is pretty late. Sorry to trouble you. Well then, mister, we'll be going. The rhythmic ticking of the grandfather clock echoes through the hall. How long has it been since those three went home? I sit and mull over what Mashida told me. I have a bad feeling about this. It's perfectly reasonable to believe it's just rumors, a normal case even. But the more I think about it, the more I'm doubting it. I avert my eyes from the sofa. I silently ask its absent master a question. But of course, there's no way she'd reply. The next evening. I get ready and leave my room with heavy steps. The clock says it's 6 on the dot. It's still early for the meetup time. I guess unconsciously I'm a little impatient. I know that feeling. I'm already ready. There's no reason to wait here at this mansion. Guess I'll go. I'll just kill time there if I'm early. I'll learn the truth in and out. It'll be quick. I turn the car key, my mood improves somewhat. New info was added. Cool, no partners, let's save. So, bonus chapter, I'm assuming you only get this if you get the good ending, because characters are alive and they have to be alive to talk to you, so you probably have to get it. I'm not quite certain about that, but good ending definitely confirms you're going to get it, so there's that. Masquerade. I arrive at the designated hotel 20 minutes before the meeting time. The rain falling when I left Kujo Mansion has now turned into a drizzle. I park my car on the lot and walk to the street. The hotel, my destination, stands at the end. So that's it. There's hardly anyone on this neon-lit street, perhaps because of the rain. Didn't that rumor... Red Riding Hood appears when it rains. It's the perfect night to investigate the rumor. The hotel in question doesn't seem to be particularly guarded against intruders either. Anyone could just step inside if they wanted. I see. So that's why it's the focal point of the rumor. People going in the abandoned hotel on a dare, running across suspicious people or squatters. Then their stories get exaggerated, and we get the rumor that's the basis of this case. I bet someone was seen in red clothes and it turned into Red Riding Hood. It's probably how it really is. My heart suddenly feels a lot lighter. I guess I was taking this too seriously after all. Now that I've gotten rid of one worry though, this time something else starts bugging me. I'm a grown man standing alone in the middle of this road in the red light district. This isn't gonna do anything good for my reputation. I should get out of the rain until it's time to meet. Glance around the area for a place. Oh, is that you, Yashiki? Hey. Thought so. Hey, it's been a while. Woman in a lab coat appears. It's Madoka Hiruo. Hiruo. I heard I had help, but I didn't think it'd be you. What, you don't approve? Take your complaints up with Yasuoka. No complaints here. No, I didn't mean it like that. Whatever else can be said about her, Hiruo is a calm, collected, and logical. Is a calm, collected, and logical. Those are all descriptions. Why did... You didn't need the A there. Weird. Now if it was a calm, collected, and logical woman, that would work. But... No, it feels like... No, that feels like something was wrong. Her opinions are valuable. Huh. Well, that's a surprise. I guess you do respect me, as you should. My neck tingles from the strength of her judging stare. I wasn't expecting her to have changed, and she definitely hasn't. Do you still visit the underground shelter? Yes. Well, only once in a while. I've been busy with work recently, so I haven't had the time. How are things going on your end? Nothing exciting, just taking some time to relax. I wasn't really asking about you personally. Whatever, I think I have a pretty clear picture now. Hiruo glances down at her watch distractedly. Is something wrong? No, he should be here soon. Ah, wait, there he is. I follow Hiruo's gaze to find. Hello. Did I make you wait for me? Daimon? You were rounded up for this too? Haha. It's not a nice way to put it, but yeah, basically. Yasuoka insisted, so I'll be accompanying you today. And don't worry about me. My health has been much better since then. My cough has mostly gone away too. Oh, really? Seems to be pretty confident about that, but he looks as pale as ever. But it's his body and he's a doctor, so if he says he's fine, I'll just have to believe him. I met with Hiruo just recently, but, well, I hope we worked well together again. I can't say an unscientific investigation gets me very excited, but I owe the old woman, so this is how I'll pay her back. You owe her? Yeah, it's almost impossible to get your hands on old army documents, but she's got a lot of influence, so I had her pull some strings for me. Well, I guess not just her. You saved me too back when all that stuff was going on. It's not like I don't feel indebted to you. I see, thanks. I can't say I ever expected Hiruo to feel that way, but in a situation like this, I'm grateful. By the way, is it okay for both of you to walk around in your lab coats? Shouldn't you change? Hey, this is a professional look. During an investigation like this, it's actually better, even better than... Hiruo's cell phone rings in her pocket. Ah, give me a second. Sorry, I got an email. Let's see here. Hiruo checks her screen, her back turned to me. Hiruo seems as busy as ever. I'm fairly busy myself. Sorry to drag you all the way out here then. No, don't worry about that. If you're after something, then I want to help you out. After all, we overcame that horrible trial together. To us, you're... a friend? Nah, something even stronger. Like a comrade in arms. Sorry for the interruption, but it was an important message. The last person won't make it. I was called by her manager. I. She means the idol Ai Kashiwagi. Sounds like she's keeping busy too. But bringing a popular idol to a place like this sounds like a PR nightmare. So here. Hiruo hands me her cell phone. What? What are you doing? She's still on the line. She wanted to apologize to you herself. I don't really need... Quit your grumbling and take the call. Hiro shoves the phone into my hand without letting me get a word in edgewise. Guess I have no choice. My voice when I speak into the phone is surprisingly meek. Hello? Hi? Oh, is that you, Mr. Yashiki? Good morning, it's me, Ai Kashiwaki. I'm so sorry. I regret not being able to help you for the rest of my life. Her whirlwind of words is the same as always, energetic and full of exaggeration. I do my best to convince her not to worry. No, it's fine, really. Doubt anything will even happen over this. Really? I hope so. No, my cue's coming up. Please come to our next performance for sure, Mr. Yashiki. Okay, bye. And just like that, the hurricane of a phone call passes us by. The change in excitement levels leaves a vacuum. My head spins. She's tiring, isn't she? Jeez, that old lady thought it'd be a good idea to bring an idol on a case. By the way, Mr. Not Mr. Yashiki. Are you close to Kashiwagi? That's an odd question coming from Daimon. Yeah, I mean, I have her contact info at least. Could you get me in concert tickets? A kid at work's a huge fan of her. They can never get a ticket. Oh, that explains it. Still, I didn't think she was that popular. I could try asking. How many do you need? 3, if possible. I'd like to go as well. It's a rare opportunity. You're a little old for idols. You have a thing for girls? Probably. I'm a connoisseur of music. Idols have nothing to do with it. A subject change right now would be wise. Got a lot of free time to stand around, I see. Playtime's over. Mashita, what are you doing here? In this case, a request from a client. Wanted to make sure you showed. Jerk. What, planning on observing us, are you? What if we hadn't shown up? One of you is a no-show, in fact. I heard 4 were coming. Ai Kashiwagi couldn't make it. It seems her manager caught her. That's so. He shrugs, indifferent. Guess he figures he won't make much different. So, you took care of your other cases already. Thought I told you, I'm just checking in. While I'm here, I have new info in the hotel to give you. Just then, someone else's cell phone starts ringing shrilly. Oops, this one's from my hospital. Excuse me for a moment. One after another. We decide to take shelter from the rain. Daimon has to finish his call, and we may as well hear what info Mashita has for us. We commandeer a dirty smoking area on the corner, and we start our improvised strategy meeting. God, this rain is irritating. I hate it. We couldn't have known who said that. You know, like, nameplates, like name tags or whatever, would be helpful for situations like this. Hiro grumbles as she gulps down her drink. Mashita gives her a sidelong glance and sighs, exhaling smoke. Then he starts to talk. Listen, I don't have time to waste, so I'll make this short. That hotel, Masquerade, closed down about a year ago now. It's unclear why, but it probably has to do with the owner going missing. Missing? That sounds like the Red Riding Hood rumors. I mean, it's kind of a standard word in any urban legend, but why he went missing is unknown, but something's definitely behind it. He just up and vanished. Hiro pipes up, frowning. Then that just proves this is a normal case. Is there any point in searching the hotel? Mashita taps a cigarette into the ashtray, shaking off the ash. He then continues with the same train of thought. It seems he's going to ignore Hiro's question. A few publications had fun with the story for a while. It's prime gossip. But after a point, it stopped being reported and everyone up and forgot. Now, this is just my guess, but a serious crime syndicate turf. They likely applied pressure to keep things quiet. Makes sense for a red light district. At least that's how it seems from the way he's talking. And what started spreading around at the same time at that missing person's case are... Mashita waves his lit cigarette out toward the street. The rumors of Red Riding Hood. the so-called eyewitness reports and the people who actually heard things. Put all together, it seems Masquerade is the center of all the rumors. Yasuoka brought the request to me, and is also of the same opinion. Masquerade simply stands there quietly on the dark street soaked with rain. The neon lights at its feet almost seem to be staring out at the world. I see. So do you have any other... Yo! When I turn around, someone is standing there. My heart thunders in my chest. Hey. Hiruo, behind you. What, is there a moth? Hiruo looks behind her, puzzled. Nothing's there. Sorry, I think my eyes were playing tricks on me. Fucking say what you saw, dumbass! I make an effort to gloss over it, but there's no way I can believe it was a trick. I'm sure I saw it. Maybe the darkness had strained my eyes and I saw something that wasn't there, but... Daimon's call ends. Ugh, sorry. Patient with an injury. Emergency. Yeah. I managed to walk them through procedures, but I need to go soon or... I'm terribly sorry, I'll make up for this later, I promise. Daimon runs off into the lightly falling rain. Human lives depend on his work. This kind of thing is inevitable. Which means Hiruo and I will have to handle the investigation by ourselves tonight. So the only one left is the science freak. That's concerning. What? What did you just say? That how you treat people helping you out? It's weird how there's a sudden burst in the quantity of voice-acted lines. Paying no mind to Hiruo's violent outburst, Mashida calmly looks at his watch. It's time. Enough gossip. The rest is in your hands. And with that, he's gone. What? What a jerk. Calm down. He didn't mean anything by it. He's like that to everyone. Try to be soothing, but that's stung her pride. There's no way I'll be successful. I can't calm down when someone's just treated me like an idiot. Just you wait. I'm gonna make sure I find a clue, then I'll rub it in his stupid face. Come on, let's go. And go we shall. I can't search anything out here. We step inside and are greeted by chilly air. Is this marble? Our footsteps echo across the exquisite detailed floor. Where are we? It's a hotel, so the first floor is probably the lobby. Alright. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? It's only been a few seconds since we've set foot in the hotel, and yet Hiruo's fiery determination appears to have puttered out. Where did all that energy disappear off to? Are you okay, Hiruo? I'm fine. Not like some weird spirit's gonna pop out. This is nothing compared to the underground shelter. But, don't you think something's odd? Like what? Maybe it's because it's only been a year since this place shuts down, but it's less damage than I thought. I assumed there'd be more graffiti and stuff. You know, now that she mentions it, it's true. This door. It's the emergency staircase. The signs above the door here. I shine the flashlight around, and while the place is dirty, nothing's really broken. But we were able to come in here off the street without anything getting in our way. So then, why? Mashida mentioned earlier. He said this hotel might be connected to some crime syndicate. Yeah, what about it? Maybe that's why it's still nice in here. Anyone who'd be most likely to tag would be... Oh, gotcha. So it's a gang thing then. You think they made it off limits? On the other hand, maybe people stay away because it's dangerous things might happen here. I should probably not mention that possibility to her. That helps us though. Everything should be mostly intact. So what's the plan? Should we just do a thorough search of each floor for now? We don't have any particularly useful info. We'll just have to search every nook and cranny like Hiro suggested. There's nothing else we can do. Okay, let's get to it then. Well, it's easy to get out of here, so that's good at least. Yeah, if we're in danger, we'll halt the investigation and withdraw. Cool. Top down, like always. Sign. It's an object with a metal cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device. Can't do much with it. I'm gonna search the doors last. There are pictures of the guest rooms on the wall. It's a display case holding various products. A painting is clearly out of place among them. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked woman wearing a wedding gown. Okay. So, what's that door? It's the entrance to the reception booth. Yeah. A key ring has been left carelessly on the front desk. The ring has a tag that reads for emergencies. Got emergency key ring. Nice. Nice. Look like you found something useful right off the bat. If it says it's for emergencies, then Hiro looks at the door to the right. Might open the door to the emergency stairs. Yeah, let's try it. Sure. Use the emergency keyring to open the door. Yeah, I've got nothing else to do on that floor at the moment. Oh, this is gonna be... What was that noise for? I didn't see anything. Chandelier. It's dusty, spoiling its beauty. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of the masked woman gazing at a man. Huh. I've got a ton of options. Let's head left. Let's see. A Venetian mask with a creepy expression hangs on the wall. Were they hung here to match the hotel's theme? It's still really creepy. The power cord and phone line have been both cut. The phone can't be used. See what looks like paper under the bed? It's a square, brightly colored plastic object. I can't see the whole thing, so I can't tell what it is. Try pulling on it, but it doesn't budge. I'll have to lift the whole bed up a little more if I wanted to get out. Glance over at Hiro, but I don't think she'd be able to help me to lift it. Maybe I should just search elsewhere for now. That looks like a fucking syringe right there. It's a bed with a mattress. It only has a bare mattress. Mattress doesn't seem to be fixed in place. I should be able to shift it. I lift up the mattress and look underneath. I notice a notebook lying there. Cool. The guest book. Why, it's just... I flip through it. Inside are pictures drawn in colored markers. Hotel Masquerade's guest book. Feel free to write about the sweet, sweet time you spent together. Clearly, they didn't need to be told twice. Still, I can't believe anyone who frequents a hotel like this would write such things. But you know what they say about music. But you know what they say about assuming. Every single page is filled top to bottom with lewd, suggestive comments. Wow, so that's what people do. Hiro. Suddenly Hiro is peeking over my shoulder at the guest book. Instinct makes me try to hide it, but she plucks it from my hand easily. There's no reason to hide it. We're not children, you know. Well, yeah, but... Now, let's see here. I see. At first she looks through it, humming a little tune to herself, but... She starts acting... odd. What's the matter, Hiro? Huh? What? I'm fine. I've just had enough. Reading stuff this vulgar does things to your head. So, take it back. She's the one who grabbed it in the first place. My eyes fall on the page it landed open on. Looks like it's the last entry in the guest book. There's something written in thin, scrawling letters. This is bad. It's, might have ratted us out. There are rumors that she tattled to the teach and said she's going to the fuzz. This is so bad. What should... That's all I can make out. Teach? That phrasing. Rather immature. Must be a student. Yeah, I think so too. But isn't that strange? A girl her age isn't normally at a hotel like this. Oh. Maybe schoolgirls prostitution? That would be a reasonable assumption. It's horrible, but it's the only logical conclusion. That would mean the sentry. Sounds like she was panicking over having things leaked by a friend. I wouldn't call it a friend at that point. How stupid can she get? You reap what you sow. Kids have their own issues to deal with too. It's not such a black and white situation to be able to say that she got what she deserved. Though at least one thing has been made clear thanks to these notes. Sounds like the rumors about this place being tied to a crime syndicate are true. It's obvious that there were a lot of illegal stuff going on here. That sounds logical enough. The number on the guest book must refer to the room number. There may be more guest books. True. If we could get more info from the entries, might be able to figure out what happened here. Let's keep an eye out. Okay. The trash can has a giant crack in it. Might probably happened when it was knocked over. Alright.